Go. Welcome back, everybody, for more Shadowrun. Last time, our heroes made a mess. I mean, look at the map. Look at this. There's fires. There's blood. You caved into the goddamn entrance, and it would have gone even worse. Well, for them if they hadn't decided to kind of swarm you at the end, and you somehow got away with bullshitting your way past a Lone Star officer that saw you guys in the alley, but he apparently thought you guys were just nothing but chickens. And like I wasn't even going to make that roll count, but it was just so good off camera that I just couldn't not use it. So technically, mission was a failure. But there is something to be gained from this. We'll get to that in a second. First, I need to point out that our buddy Spets here has had a character change. You may notice that this is like the third time he's had his avatar change, but this is like an actual character change. He's now playing the role of a physical adept, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so a few days pass. Wounds are all patched up and stuff. Normally, I wouldn't let wounds clean up this quick, considering how bad some of his signs were. But for this case, it's still early on. We're just gonna let this one pass for now because it's still early phases. And you're pretty much expecting to not get a call back about this mission. You're figuring the case is probably long gone by now. But one day, as you're lazing about, I'm not even sure where Spets lives now because he doesn't have like a residence anymore. He just kind of just sleeps wherever.
He's the man of the world.
Yep.
He's the natural living man.
At one point, while you're loafing about, Spets is or Zaxxon rather is buzzed on his pocket secretary, and he's told to call a specific number.
Okay, dialing the number.
Right. You get a voice on the other line. It doesn't sound like the guy from the other day. This guy sounds like he's a little more composed. He doesn't sound like he's
shitting himself.
Yeah, very shitting.
Yeah. The other guy clearly looked like it seemed like he was kind of shitting himself a bit. And he says, "Am I speaking with Zaxxon?"
You got me.
All right. Now, listen closely. You may have encountered one of our people lately that somebody we had contracted a mission through, and let's just say that he fragged up the entire thing. He was supposed to have a simple delivery done for us. He hired a terrible runner. They got caught, and then this guy trying to cover his ass tried to get you guys to go fetch the package. We hear that you didn't acquire the package, but you made quite a mess in the process. Now, normally we don't tolerate failure. However, we do know a good opportunity when we see one. You guys seem to have a lot of potential. What do you say we give you another chance to make up for not getting the case?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so we have an idea of where they might be. They're what's left of the Orc gang that you didn't massacre is heading to Seattle International Airport, and they're going to be meeting up with some people there from, let's say, a group that we do not want to get this case. We want you to acquire this case. This is your second chance to get it. And if for some reason you cannot get the case, you need to destroy it. And make sure it's destroyed. Although, we'll be much happier if you bring the case back. And maybe we'll have an opportunity for you in the future. Payment will be discussed later because, while not directly your fault, we're having to go through a lot of trouble here just to try and get back something that rightfully belongs to us. Do well, maybe we'll throw in something nice for you. What do you say?
Sounds good, but who's the other faction that the orcs are meeting up with?
Oh, let's call them business competition. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'd like to know just a little more detail so I know what I'm getting myself into. Be prepared, of course.
All right, you want to make a, let's say, a negotiation check.
Let me see. What do we got? Okay, so 46. All right.
Why am I... For some reason, I went and I put my hands on WASD.
Okay, let me see what I can do. This one off camera for me. He pauses for a moment, and he says, "Well, all right. Guess there's no real harm in telling you. There's some guys that work for Mitsuhama. They're trying to. We recently put a patent out on something, which we're not, which at least I am not at liberty to discuss with you, and they're trying to steal that ability to, well, try to steal the item in the first place so they can patent it themselves, and they're looking to make a fortune off of this. Whoever gets this is going to be making quite a bit of money."
Okay, then. We'll get your package back for you.
Glad to hear it. Not much fuss at all. That's what I like to hear from my runners. All right, then. I want you to get saddled up and head out as soon as possible. They will be at the airport, meeting at the airport at any time now. I will catch you later. And with that, he hangs up, and that's that.
Okay. So, I need to go meet up with, well, I guess Jack first. I'm sorry. Oops. Hardline.
Yeah.
Because I need a ride.
I was about to say,
Well, you can ride your bicycle over.
I was about to say, the only thing I got to my RV down by the river.
I'm going to ride there, but I ain't going to pedal all around town. Are you kidding?
Well, I mean, you can pedal to his place, and then...
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to his to get a ride, to go pick up Mute.
You could go to Mute and then come over, because all the guns are at my fucking RV. I have all the guns there.
I don't have any guns.
You don't need no stinking guns.
Do you want a rocket launcher?
We'll just assume that you guys all get together for just the ease of simplicity.
Yeah.
You guys need to lay out a bit of a battle plan. How are you guys going to approach this?
Oh, jeez.
Like what vehicles or whatever are you going to take?
Hopefully we can try to at least intercept the orcs before they get to the airport. That would be the best case scenario. Then we don't have to deal with two groups of idiots.
So it's either recovery or destroy. There's probably going to be a plane involved that they're going to try to make a getaway.
Here's something I want to roll. I have military theory, and if I can just scope out the airport in my van, can I roll military theory to perhaps find the best ways to approach?
Well,
He said head out
the problem is you have to get inside the airport in the first place. I mean, you can drive along the outside, but it's going to be hard to really see anything.
Okay.
Especially for something like a shady deal like this. They're probably going to be tucked into one of the darker corners of the airport, whatever.
In that case,
Now, once you're inside, you kind of get a little bit of a lay of the land. Okay. If you want to use that, you could use that as sort of a hint on how to go about things.
I have a different thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my drone. My generic, what was that fucking name for it? Generic surveillance drone. I
mean, you can use it from where you are, but you might want to stay with you actually get there and get closer, because by the time he goes out there and scopes it out, and
might change. Okay.
Yeah, just friendly suggestions.
I can't.
We just need to get to the airport now, and then we can assess the situation further.
Yeah.
Okay. How good are you with firearms? Or how good are you just firearms?
What's that?
Oh,
You talking about me?
Both of you.
I'm
Spets doesn't have
mine is
firearms.
Okay,
an
so
archer now.
4. Mine is 4. The actual like firearm group is 4.
I was gonna say, how good would you
That's
be at shooting a rocket launcher?
Would
I have a law.
would a rocket launcher be a demolition skill?
It'd be considered like
Hmm,
firearms for.
Yeah, I mean it's fine.
I'm not sure.
It's a shoulder mount.
It's
Well, it's just a shoulder-mounted little rocket,
Yeah, it's
portable
just,
rocket.
I
It's
guess.
not
it's just
huge.
a law. It's not like you're.
I guess
fucking,
as good as it was with the AK.
well, at least as long as you get hits. Cause I was about to say, I have 3 laws left. I'm definitely taking at least one with me. Do you want a law for you as well, in case like there's a plane or something or anything or a tightly packed group of assholes?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll give you one of my laws.
I can't wait for something to backfire.
I'll just chalk it up essentially because
More
I'm
like me
sort
get
of-
caught in the back blast.
Alright, so I'll give you one of my M79B1 laws.
Neat. I'll just keep it in mind. I'm not gonna add it to like the weapon table. Take a while.
I just have them. Alright. Do you have any lethal grenades?
I do not. I'm pretty sure that much. I just have.
Okay. Does Zaxxon have
I
any
do have
lethal?
IR smoke though. That'll
I got a
be
few
used.
frags.
Okay, you have frag grenades. Okay. I'll give Mute I'll give Mute 2 of my white phosphorus grenades.
Neat.
So you got a
Now
law.
those are I'm pretty sure demolition, so I'm gonna try to
That's not, well no,
not
that's
use them.
throwing.
It's throwing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, if you were to do something like rig it up to like something, and
Now,
put it on a wall or something
Like
like, that, that'd be
tripwire
considered like
or
demolitions.
Okay, so
in that case, if he does, can I just look around for like a spool of wire?
Oh yeah. We'll just
Essentially, like a spool of wire, just rig it as a. Oh, you open the door, click, the ping goes out.
yeah.
you don't have any wire on you, but for this one time, I'll assume you just got some wire. You got some kicking around the place. You're
It doesn't need
you're a
to be
rigger.
a
You're gonna have
yeah.
some wire or something laying around, or something.
Dental
It's like
floss.
yeah.
Okay.
It literally needs to just pull the pin out, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, he says dental floss, but that would actually kind of work.
As long
Probably.
as it's strong enough.
It takes about 5 to 10 pounds of pressure to pull a pin out of a grenade.
Sure, but
You can't grab it by your teeth and pull it out. You rip your teeth out. That's how much force you got to pull a pin out with.
well, this is these are future grades
Orc
and
teeth.
future dental floss.
For orc teeth.
True. It's like Spider-Man webbing.
I mean, I wouldn't suggest using dental floss. It is a bit much, but I mean, you could, at least in theory, that might be possible.
Now the question is, do I bring? Well, yeah, I should bring the heavy machine gun. Does anybody want to use the flamethrower?
Again, I can't.
Like, I don't think my character would do well.
You guys are in the market for blowing up any
Actually-
possible loot.
Oh, I am. I am the combat.
I do have the Bloodhound, which carries a flamethrower technically,
No.
because I repurposed the liquid tank into a flamethrower.
Mm-hmm. That is
Alright,
true.
then. Okay, then. So you got a couple grenades and a law. I'm taking... Yeah, I'm taking a law and... A law and... Probably at least 10 belts with me.
Okie dokie. I mean, you can just shove them in the van, so
Yeah.
it's not like you have to actually carry all of them with you.
Oh yeah, we're taking the van. I'll
Yeah,
bring.
I mean,
I'll
I just pretty much
Yeah.
assume that you're carrying or taking everything with you. It's just whatever you're
You know what?
taking outside of the van is a different story.
I'm gonna be taking my bloodhound with us. I have a brilliant idea. It's gonna be really fucking silly.
I'm bringing.
Well, you can
Okay,
take you can take both of the drones, so that's not a
Okay,
problem.
I
It's all in the
assume she
van.
still has like ER paint, emergency response, and
Oh, I didn't
I
know that
have
was a
this
thing, but
brilliant.
sure.
I mean, it's technically an emergency response drone. It has, like liquid dangerous rifle flyers. It can survive underwater. I'm I'm just gonna roll up to some of the orcs and go bark and just open fire on them with the drone. See if they actually go, what the fuck is going on? Because this is an ER drone that spews fire.
So you guys gonna go ahead and head to the airport then?
Yeah,
I will bring.
scope out the place,
Yep.
wait for the orcs.
I will bring the flamethrower and leave it and have it in the van,
Sure.
just in case something. And I will bring.
Oh,
I'll bring both my remaining laws. Of course, I'm probably only gonna be able to have one on me, unless we can see them from the back of the. If we can see them from the back of the van, I guess if we're at an airport, they're probably gonna try to escape in a jet or something, or a helicopter, some kind of air vehicle. I mean, if they're corporate
Map
assholes.
looks small.
That's
Yes, this is
that's what we
part
can
one.
see.
are you guys
No,
able to
that's the
see?
actual map. You can actually
Yeah,
see the edges by scrolling up and down and right to left.
you guys see the new map, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see
Okay,
a
and of course,
car.
this is as poorly drawn as ever, but
I assume the two guys looking like corpsec are corpsec.
well, I don't have very many models to work with, so these are just kind of people that are just milling about, like mostly airport workers. I mean, this is just like a normal like entrance for people that need to use their airplanes or have clearance or whatever. This isn't like a corporate owned airport. This is just like government funded, government infrastructure sort of airport. This just happens to be one of the entrances you can get. The squiggly lines are like the normal chain link fence you'd see, surrounding an airfield or whatever.
So we're off
And
to the
so,
Trumple whatever airport.
Trumple's on International Airport. All right, so you guys pull up to the airport and stop about where you see the van at right now. And this is kind of the scene you see before you. There just seems to be people milling about. It's just normal sort of side of the airport business, I guess, if you want to call it that. It's not like you're going up to the main gate or whatever, and buying tickets and all that. This is just one of the entrances to for people to get to their planes and whatnot. In front of the gate is your typical sort of security office where there's a dwarf in his security uniform just kind of kicked back in his chair, watching the latest episode of the Bork and Dork comedy hour, and not really paying a whole lot of attention to much else. It seems to be a bit of a not too busy of a night for him.
Well, I guess we could all heck. Let's now. What does this van look like exactly that we're riding in?
It looks like a typical security van. You see them here and there. This one doesn't have any distinctive markings on it, but this is the sort of van that's usually used for like
security officers and such.
Security officers, like think like the Brinks vans, sort of.
Yeah. So like an armored car. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well,
I guess what we could do is drive up to the gate and then talk to the guard and just we can do a negotiation check and see if we can get him to open it, saying we're here to pick up a package. We can drive on through.
Well,
we're here for the deal. Probably.
Or we're here to pick up a package. We're not lying.
Yeah.
You're technically not lying, but
and if he asks,
we're not lying. We're here to pick up a package. How we go about it? That's our business.
Or deliver a package. I mean, if there are corporate types here, they're
But it's also an airport. It could be a something flight. Here to pick up a package.
Here.
I mean, if you want to try that, like I said, this is just your standard sort of checkpoint for letting people into the airport so they can get to their personal planes or to get to work or whatever.
Well, that's only we don't have to tell anything.
I mean, sometimes deliveries and stuff come through here, but usually you show paperwork or they've called ahead or something like that.
Yeah, if anything, you can just drop the corporate name then.
Yeah.
However you want to try it.
We can say we're here to deliver a package to the Mitsuhama or wherever they were.
Then you got the name right. Okay, I'll move you up then.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't want me sitting in the passenger seat. Yeah. Just be like, oh, yeah. Of course, I am a dwarf.
Okay, put you there. You there. Yeah, thank you. Okay, you roll up to the security booth, and it takes a minute for the dwarf to stop watching his comedy show, and he looks at you and goes, "Yeah, what are you here for?"
Well, good sir, we're here to pick up a package for Mitsuhama. I'm sorry, I meant to say we're here to deliver a package for Mitsuhama. They're expecting us to arrive any time now, and we're kind of in a hurry.
I'm in a hurry. He's like, he kind of like grunts a little bit and starts looking through his computer. Says, I don't see any deliveries scheduled for them. You sure you're at the right place?
Oh, I'm at the right place, but look, we're in a hurry now. You need to let us through here, or otherwise you can answer to my bosses when they find out that we're being tied up at the gate. They're not going to be very friendly towards you. You're probably looking for a new job before long.
All right, go ahead and make a negotiation check. Your target number is 5.
Oh,
see how well you do.
Oh, jeez.
He's not buying that. Look, buddy. I've heard that line a million times. It's not working on me. Now, either get out of here, or I'm going to call people that'll deal with you.
Well, let me see if I can call some people that are going to deal with you. I pull out my phone. I'm going to start making a call.
He rolls his eyes and he picks up the phone on his desk and starts dialing some numbers. He's like, "Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights, huh?"
Anything else to do with this?
Should I prepare to just drive like crazy?
If you want to do that, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a chain fence. It'd be no problem to break through.
You see in our faces.
Hang on.
Well, he's seen.
See, I knew I was going to bomb something already.
He's seen Zaxxon's face already, or at least. What'd you say, Spets? I'm sorry.
I knew I was going to already bomb something already.
Well, I mean, you don't expect to roll that poor.
Exactly. 3 ones. Yeah. What the frig? Good play and bad roll. Okay, let me see here.
I'll say I could always hand you a white phosphorus grenade. You can roll it through the window in there with.
Oh, I got frags for that.
Oh, just make sure you roll one in before we drive through the fence. That way, he can't call in.
Take note. This is a civilian worker.
So
I know. Like I said, this.
I mean, you can, but just be prepared for consequences.
Well, I tell you what. Here's what I could do.
At this point, my helmet also shows the Mitsuhama logo, It's like just, as a subtle hint to the dwarf.
That's
What's
a
that? I'm
good
sorry.
idea.
It's showing the Mitsuhama logo as
His
an image.
visor.
Yeah.
No.
It's like, it's a subtle hint of who we are. I'm like a drone pilot or
And
something.
I'm like pointing over at the dwarf going, eh? I'm like looking at the phone. Okay, hey buddy, see?
Trying to flash the Mitsuhama logo. I don't think it's gonna work because it's like if I flash the Pepsi logo, it doesn't mean I work for Pepsi.
Might be a corpse driver. They never know.
Well,
All right,
in
heck
any
with
case,
this.
he's still on his phone. And he's talking to somebody.
All
And
right.
he looks over at a couple of the people nearby and waves them over. The guys, this guy and this guy.
Oh boy.
They're
I got
just airport security.
You might have a better chance of talking with them. I'm gonna drive if it fails with.
One of them walks up to here and problem up here, sir. We're gonna have to ask you to leave.
My character is just looking forward. He's motionless. He is essentially just faking like,
You are the
oh, I'm
stick
just the
right
corpus.
now.
Yeah.
Just kind of there.
They can't see me if I don't move.
No, he's more or less trying to fake like, oh, I'm kind of just the brainless driver. While they're the actual corporate.
Me no thank. Beep.
So, anyways, okay. So what I'll do is I'll lean my head out the window to talk to these guys. Go, hey, your guy up here is holding us up. We're trying to pick up a package. We're gonna be out of here in no time, and he's holding me up for whatever reason. We're here for Mitsuhama,
Sir, unless you've got papers, we can't help you out.
Well, they didn't give me the papers. I'm just supposed to come in here. I'll be in and out. You won't even know I was even here.
That's what every 2-bit Shadowrunner says when they want to get something out of here.
Shadowrunners? Do we look like Shadowrunners? I'm just trying to run.
You look like a couple of weirdos.
Okay, my helmet at this point. It actually, because I'm kind of listening, it flashes a, like proof of purchase. Given out upon receival, and we need essentially as a sort of hint. We need to receive the package to show you the papers, idiot.
You got a point.
I don't know about that. I mean,
you could always tell them that corporate security in the back of the van's about to come out and have a talk with them if they don't let us through. I'm wearing light military grade armor, so it's kind of like
That is a good point. You could probably walk out of there and go, "Is there a problem?" Without the HMG, but still.
yeah.
If you have some kind of intimidation thing you could do, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, what do you know?
I don't.
I intimidate with bullets.
How to intimidate something that's dead?
Well, I succeeded the intimidation check then.
Okay. I think everybody's getting itchy trigger fingers. So, anyways, let's do this. We'll go, fine, we'll be back with the papers. So, Hassani, what I need you to do, or mute, back the van up like we're leaving. But I want you to gun it to get a head start, and we're going to fly through that gate.
Okay, do I need to roll anything for the gunning part?
Nah. I mean,
Okay.
roll a simple driving check just to make.
First,
Okay, you're gonna make the most easy driving check ever. Just roll the dice and just don't botch.
Don't roll all one, basically.
If you roll all ones, it's gonna be funny.
So it's essentially cars. Okay.
Yeah. Roll cars.
Target number. Anything.
Target number is if you fail, you're fired.
Okay.
Basically, don't roll all one.
Yeah, don't critically
Wait,
fail.
it didn't work. It needs it needs just a number of any.
We could just put.
Yeah.
I was gonna say put like 3 or something, but that's fine. That's good enough. That's 2 successes. No, damn it! Are you serious? dog already needs
As
to
I
go out.
drive through, you go. Just
Oh, that's why you have a cucaracha.
yeah.
Oh gosh. And I'm just sitting there staring at you the whole time. Like, really?
I'm sorry, guys. I need to stop for a minute and take the dog out. She will not stop bothering me.
All
All right,
right.
I'll be
That's
back.
fine.
I'll be back in
Puppy.
like 10, 15 minutes.
All right, pausing.
I'm
for
gonna
a
stop the
puppy
recording for
break.
now.
Yeah,
And
I'll pause and go with smoke.
Okay.
All right, I'm unpausing.
All right, I'm gonna get going. 3, 2.
3, 2, 1. Let's jam.
Yeah, let's jam.
So
All right,
so-
we're back, everybody, and you know, there was a couple of ways I thought this might go down. I figured, yeah, crashing the gate is the last, you know, thing they might do. Well, it turns out it's like one of the first. Am I surprised?
it's
No.
the
I
second.
tried to do negotiating, but no.
Yeah, let's
I
be
have
fair,
to
we
roll like
tried.
crap as usual. So
You know, there's other things you could do. Come on, guys, use your imagination.
We are.
You're
We
talking
could've
to
tried
me.
waiting,
It's late at
but-
night, and I've been at work all day. My brain ain't working anymore.
The van's playing Cowboy Bebop now.
Okay, so you
And I've had some alcohol, so
Uh-oh. Okay, so you guys can crash into the gates. Both the airport security guys dive to the side, and neither bother firing you as you drive off into the airport. You could probably expect trouble sometime soon. So
Yeah.
whatever you're going to be
As a
doing
note,
soon,
do I get a bonus since I'm connected to the car technically?
Yeah, that's right. So really, you should have rolled 5 dice or whatever, but
Yeah, okay.
it's fine. I mean,
Next
technically, I don't think it actually applies dice to your driving skill, but me personally, I'm like, yeah, go ahead. It's like you're in tune with the car. Why not? It's more than just reaction
You
to
are
me.
the car.
Exactly, actually. So, yeah. Okay, so
he's like Kit from Knight Rider.
not too much time to spare, but let's see. Oh, I need to.
Dun, dun,
Ten.
dun, dun, dun,
Oh, wait,
dun, dun.
Did I not make a copy of it? Damn it! Hang on, I'm sorry. I need to make a copy of everything here. Can I just select all this and copy? No.
All right, remember, no Russian.
I'm half expecting that anyway. At this rate, I'm expecting it.
At least you got it. I told it to Satani. He's like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna be quiet."
Oh no, it took. I got it. It's just yeah. For my character, he's not even gonna say Russian. He doesn't even know Russian. It's
That
like,
is pretty funny. I'm not going to be at all surprised at this point if you guys just go full no Russian. Although at first it doesn't have to necessarily be that, but I mean
I have a smart link. I can shoot around the civilians.
yeah.
that is true.
The rocket might
Well,
not
the
do
song
that.
of choice was Car Chase City from Tenacious D, but that one is a bit too on the nose.
Because if you guys are going, if I would tell you guys now as beginners, if airport security or Lone Star or whatever make it to the scene, you would probably be wise to not shoot them. You can if you want, but you're gonna be in a lot less trouble if you don't.
I mean, they will have to deal with escalation of violence. If there is no violence, what are they gonna do? Well, they can find us and get us the fuck out, but maybe just rise up of the fine. But yeah,
because here's the thing: they're going to be after you. Don't give them a reason to go harder after you. I'll put it that way. Also, for Lone Star would provide a bit of a fight for you guys, but normal civvies are like no match. It's almost a waste of ammo for the most part. So just saying. So okay, you guys are on the new map.
I mean,
oh, go ahead.
They probably can't deal much damage to the fucking van. It's an actual armored security van. Lone Star can.
Yeah, to the van,
probably not.
To the van itself, yeah, they're not going to do much, and to you guys, they're not going to do much. They're going to have, small firearms. They're going to be doing 2L, and that's hit. So, and they're not going to be like military trained. They're going to be they're trained the basics of how to use their guns, and just hope that they never have to use them. So anyway, you've driven up to this spot. It's very close to the meeting spot you were told about. You guys don't hear any sirens yet, or any other cars coming by. So you guys have some time before airport security
So is this like a
sends their
building?
dudes, or Lone Star shows up, or whatever.
Is this
What's
like
that? Sorry.
a building? Can you describe briefly?
Yeah. You're right. You're right next to what looks like one of the big hangar buildings. In front of you looks like there's a little alleyway in between the two buildings. The building next to that it doesn't look like a hangar, probably just some sort of storage area or whatever.
Could I reasonably hide the van in any of these?
If you no, well, I didn't. Not in these buildings in particular, or at least not from here. Like there are things like airport tugs and stuff like that, but at least as far as you can tell, there's no like big doors on the backs of these. So if the building you're next to is indeed a hangar, the door's probably in the front that's facing the runway. That would make sense. It wouldn't be just out,
Mm-hmm.
And
What are the
the
walls
other
made
the other
out
building
of?
to the left it could be used for anything. It could store tugs. It could not.
I assume it's
But at least as far as you can tell,
just
at least from the
hangars.
back, yeah, at least from the back, there's no big door. There is one small door, one normal-sized door on the building that looks like a hangar that you're close to. I don't know how obvious it is, but it should be there. You guys be able to see
How
something.
how thick are the what are the walls made out of?
They're not very thick. I mean,
Could the van drive through
they're
the
not really
wall?
meant to. Yeah, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean,
we could always Kool-Aid our man through the wall with the van.
Okay, we'll save that for you to do. I can at least stealth my way up there and at least peek through doors and such without nobody seeing.
that's using the
Or I
noggin.
attempt it.
Okay, go see if they're in
I'm
there.
paying attention.
Then we'll
Yeah,
Kool-Aid our
just
man
signal us.
Signal the Kool-Aid man. The Kool-Aid van.
Yeah,
The Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid
man. All right, so where you want to go? You want to go to the alley? Go up to that door?
Well, let
you
me
wanna go
ask.
elsewhere?
This is like the hangar door up here, right?
No, that's the alleyway.
This is an alleyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
then this is
The door.
like,
Yeah, I'm
yes,
sorry, it's not
door.
more obvious, but that's the best
It's
I can
probably a
do.
back way
Well, let me
to
do
the
this.
hangar.
I'll move
because
up here
you
and then just kind of peek around the corner with a stealth check, that way I don't get spotted.
Oh, let me suggest something. And normally I'm not going to tell you guys this stuff because I'm going to make you guys think of it. But Hardline, you should give Zaxxon those magnifying goggles you guys found.
Here you go. Yeah, use
Okay.
these.
I have binoculars.
Oh.
Sweet.
Well, not actual, because binoculars see way further, but these are like magnification goggles. They're 20 times magnification, so that's still pretty good.
Jeez, freaking
That's
Christ! I'm not
actually
trying to look at the
probably
moon
higher
here.
than a civilian. Yeah,
Well,
that's like a small
but I'm just
telescope.
saying because in typical binoculars, at least in the equipment manual,
To give you an idea, 10
binoculars
times
are 50
scope
times
is
magnification.
insane. Like 10
Yeah.
times scope, so 20 times is like, ugh. You can see the entire way, essentially.
Okay, we're gonna.
You can count the nose hairs on that orc.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal some of this. Reveal more. Just a sec.
All right, so he's got the mag goggles. All right.
I'm trying to figure out what all you guys could see with your current angle.
I do have perception.
Interesting.
That seems about right. What you can see from
Is that
there.
an orc?
Yeah.
That is an orc and something else, probably a troll next to him.
Rocket
And then
bait.
the guy on the right is just a dude.
Look,
Long
why
coat.
are there trolls? We're not in the internets.
We're gonna have to fight a form of trolls. Great.
And also, I'm going to assume that not only do you like, I know you guys didn't buy these, but this is just like such a common thing, even though they're kind of expensive, just whatever. I'm going to assume that all three of you have pocket secretaries and comm links, just because.
Okay.
I mean, because that seems like such an obvious thing. It's like, you guys have those. It's fine. So anyway, yeah, with that out of the way, aren't I such a forgiving GM?
Never thought about that.
Now then. All right, so this is what you can see. It looks like they're you can tell that they're talking, but you can't tell what they're saying.
So let's see. Well, I do need to ID these guys, so I guess I can the mag goggles to look at them.
Well, I assumed you were using the goggles anyway.
Okay,
That's why I gave you such a big vision cone up there.
Okay. So
And there's other stuff that there's beyond that, but I mean, there's nothing of interest. There's just more hangers and stuff like that.
Back. So the two guys in front, I guess that those are Mitsu guys or whatever.
You're guessing the guy on the right is one of the Mitsuhama guys you're told about.
And that's like a troll.
That's more than likely, if not the leader of the Orc gangers, it's probably at least somebody that's dealing with the negotiations, probably, since he's the one doing the talking, and the troll is silently standing by.
Okay.
The orc in the front is armed with an AK that's just fully decked out, full gas vent, laser sight, and yeah, that's it actually. Bracing pad, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can do something to that orc and that troll. That is gonna be funny.
The troll seems to be outfitted with I can't remember the model of it. It's basically an auto shotgun.
USAS 12?
Something equivalent to that, but I mean it'd have to be some sort of Shadowrun equivalent. But
more like the gun that Terry Crews had in the gosh.
And the guy on the right is outfitted with an HK227 laser sight, full gas vent, and recoil stock.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
I'm not sure what else is there because nobody else is talking except for those two.
14.
Right. Can I stealth my way across to get a better view of the opposite side of the hangar? Like move over there?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay.
If it, well, they want to give a target. I don't necessarily want to give a target number because the problem with that is they have to kind of reveal, immediately whether it succeeded or not. Just what do you have? 6 dice for stealth?
Yeah.
Just give me 6d6. See what you get. Yeah, it's actually good enough. That's a bit shit, but it's good enough to get by unnoticed because you're off in the distance. They're not really paying attention, at least not down here. So yeah, you get to the side, no problem. What you can see is just a second. Where's my tool here?
He said tool.
Neat. Oh, it's so
what the fudge? You can see some more people there. Looks like behind the guy on the right are just a couple of unassuming looking suits. They're probably bodyguards of some sort. And there's a lady wearing a sort of a skull cap sort of thing. She's looking like she's wearing the sort of stuff that a rigger pilot would normally wear. And these three are just packing pistols. You can't tell what they've got at the moment since they're holstered, but they're probably the usual fare of some sort of heavy pistol of some sort.
Okay.
Okay. How far down does how long is this building? Like this building?
I think
well,
right
I mean, you can.
It's the edge, I think, right there.
The edge, this is the last tile it's at. You can't see directly around the corner because someone could be directly behind the corner, but you can see just beyond that. So
And
imagine
there's
that
the edge of that
imagine that the
point.
wall of the building is just one more square down, basically. And same case for where you're pointing there.
You can kind of see it how the covering's working on it.
Yeah, it's not done perfectly. I'm sorry, but it's just the way it is.
I'm going to move here. What do I see down?
I can make a little.
That's the edge of the map, I think so.
I was about to say, what do I see down this lane?
Like this is a corner right here. This is a corner right here. Hey, what's that? I'm sorry.
No, is there? Oh wait, yeah, that's the edge of the fucking map right here. Fuck. I was about to say, sneak my.
Well, I mean, we can assume that you can go around the other way if you want, but you'd have to. The way the map's laid out, I'd have to make it so that you eventually pop around the corner, and you wouldn't necessarily be in cover based on how this is structured. That's giving away a little bit, but.
No, I was about to say because I wanted to. If there was.
On the other hand, Spets can go around this corner and see what's over there.
Yeah, because I was thinking if I sneak.
Oh, that's right. There is a corner right there. Okay.
Yeah, because I wanted to see if there wasn't anybody standing over here. If I could go down this side of the building and then do something about it.
Could.
This looks like
no, because you'll be out of the battlefield in 10 seconds. You'll just die.
But no, if
Okay, what's this door? How does it? Is it like just a plain metal door, no windows, no opening, and all
that? Correct.
Okay, never mind. I
Okay,
was just peeking inside and just taking a
over
look
here and take a peek around that corner. Then.
Okay, one at a time, please. Who's doing what?
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna peek inside this door, but I want to be on the corner in case something happens, so I can swing around and have a firing lane on the gaggle of assholes.
It is locked.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit in the car in case we need to just cross or something.
Quick exit. Yeah.
It's not to say that it can't be open. It's just saying for now it's locked.
Okay, I guess I can move over to this corner.
Okay.
Take a gander.
Yeah, oh, whoops! I'm drawing right now. Go ahead and move it for me.
Do either of you know how to pick locks? I mean, I have a pile bunker in my arm, but that.
Well, yeah. I mean,
that's noisy.
You can do that.
Yeah.
It's a bit noisy, but I mean, that would punch through, no problem. I mean, it's not going to be like some massive security door or whatever. It's just a door. It wouldn't be too hard. I mean, you could probably almost just break it with just your strength alone.
Yeah. Damn it, Steve.
Okay, you're peeking around the corner there.
You should have extended the map a little bit more.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what you can see there.
Ooh.
And up there that you can't see, that's the wall of another building.
So that's, if anything, the package is probably in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This could be in the.
You could tell that is a van, right? I know the front of the car is not.
You could probably hide and peek around there.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could move up to like here first, take a peek.
Okay, so you're not moving all the way. Go ahead and move where you want, and
here.
Okay, you're not gonna be able to see too much more from there.
Well, as I'm saying, it's kind of like I'm edging up. I'm sliding. I'm doing like Solid Snake, kind of sliding up against the wall. Take a.
I'll say about there.
Oh, what was that noise?
Okay. Move up to the full corner.
Okay, make a stealth roll, please.
Okay. There's the thing.
Well, if any.
Bang.
That was much better. Okay, no problems there. Okay, let's.
Da-dun. Da-da. 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 Ba-da-da-da.
Thinking about how I want to do this. Like what makes sense for field of view? That's probably about
green
right.
Gravy. Yeah, because I can't see beyond the van. Well, I can't see around. Yeah.
If you want to make another slightly more difficult check, you can peek totally around the corner. Stick your head out a little bit more. why you would need another check.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's worth doing it. Let's speak.
Okay, give me another roll.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you're able to peek your head out, see that. Let's see.
Does he see further down into that Mitsuhama area?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a plane.
It's Black Widow. Crap.
Just a second, I need to move something here. Okay.
Yeah, if I could have
Oh,
snuck around the
God.
other side of the building, I could have put a fucking rocket into the side of that fucker. Or a white phosphorus. Probably
Got a
cheaper.
really
If
idea
I'm
that's
sorry.
probably gonna blow up in my face and get me killed, but
That's probably about right.
So what would the odds be for me to sneak up to that van and try to open the door and look inside it?
You're gonna be pretty close to them, but I mean, you could pull it off. There's no guarantee it's not locked though.
I know, that's a problem.
at least if the back has a window, you could at least look in there. You know?
Yeah. Is there a way
I
for me to
mean,
like, look at the back of the van from like just moving like right there?
I'll tell you what.
Well, let me ask this: is the van backed up against a wall?
No,
Okay.
that's just it's just edge of the map.
Okay.
I'll tell before we go on. Hardline, if you're looking over there in the Mitsuhama pointer is,
Mm-hmm.
I could put you off the map there. And you could peek around the corner of. We'll just say you're peeking around the corner of the building, just for the sake of saying, "Hey, you're over there,
Okay.
right?"
Yeah.
It's how would it wouldn't be a great view because you'd be a little bit of a ways off.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily have to make a stealth roll for that. You still wouldn't be in view. So I guess I can let you get away with that if you want to do that.
And they're all kind of covered by the plane.
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's what I wanted to be over by that side there.
Okay, let me
And if things
open up
if things do go awry, then I can hastily disable that plane.
Okay, go ahead and put your token up there then.
Like here?
Well, yeah, we're assuming that you're actually to the right of the building, but for,
Assuming I'm
off the map purposes, we're just going to say you're there.
I'm to like the right of that right here.
Yeah, that's about what you can see. You can't see too much around the corner because you'd have to make a stealth roll that you probably wouldn't make.
No, it'd be
Even though it'd be an easy check with no stealth skill, you get -2s and shit.
You'd walk around a corner, drop your gun, and go off.
It's attached to my fucking hip.
Yeah.
If anything,
it's not the most stealthy thing.
If anything, I'd walk around the corner of the orcs would be like, corporate security, open fire. And I'd be like, well, they're fighting each other.
All right, so what are you guys up to next?
Okay. I want to see if I can move over here and look in the back of the van.
Okay. Before you do that, these guys do inch together a little closer.
Oh, shit.
Nothing's changing hands yet. They're just kind of getting closer and talking.
They're negotiating.
Okay, so are you sure you want to move up to the van?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Give me a roll.
I assume we always would hear shit if something goes down.
Well, we have comlinks. So we were granted mystical comlinks by Trumplezon, so...
Okay. Trumplezon. Is that my GM name? I kind of like that, actually. I'm Trumplezon.
Trumplezon, president.
I'm the bestest GM. I'm huge. Everybody knows who I am. They all play my game.
The biggest
Despite the fact that people are looking in your direction, you do barely manage to make it over there. Okay, looking in the van, there's nothing special in here. It looks like just a typical van. This is probably what the orcs drove here in.
Crap.
I mean, there's some things in the back. There's some snacky cake wrappers.
Fuck.
And
They already ate it.
he was hoping I'd say just snacky cakes and stop there.
Yeah, you're like on the microphone going, "Oi, what are you seeing there?" I mean, some empty snacky cake wrappers. You're like, "God damn it, kill them all!"
There is a bit of a pizza in there though, if you care.
It's got pineapple on it. Ew. Only orcs eat pizza.
Well, they are filthy orcs, aren't they? Although I will say, and I will defend this, I'm okay with pineapple on pizza. I know it's unpopular.
I'm done. I'm out. I'm going to bed. See you guys later. I'm out.
It's not bad. It's really not. Depends on what you like with it.
The question now is, do I roll my land through this?
Okay,
I've never had candy bacon.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna wait for the
also,
signal, but
you still have your drones too.
I guess if I can just roll out my surveillance drone, can I just peek it around get it high so they can't probably pay attention to it and just see what's like. If maybe
why
it's
am I doing all this?
Like
the whole time.
Like what are you talking about? Are you trying to like say move the van here?
No, he's saying the drone. The drone. Like
okay. You're utilizing your
floating drone, the one that flies.
Okay, shit.
So
I need like a little drone icon or something.
Just take the plane.
It's in the air. You don't really need to.
Well, sure.
It'll float about here, so it can see downward from high.
Drone trooper.
It's a general surveillance. So it's like just a floating thing.
I don't. What looks good? I mean, I assume this is an actual like airplane model style, since it's not one of the rotorcraft ones. So normally you would need a little bit of a runway, but this is plenty of room, so that's not a problem. We'll just go. Whoops. Oh, I can't use that one. Fuck. That's a premium one.
Just use a generic drone. Something.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find. It's surprisingly more difficult than you might expect. You know what? We'll just go with this one. We'll go with the B-2 bomber. It's fine.
B-2
that actually kind of works. There are some drones.
Yeah, it's very tiny.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm giving you control of this drone here in just a second. Controlled.
It's high up.
Controlled by me and you. Okay, and we're going to assume it's. Can I just let's put A here in the middle. There we go. Okay, that drone is yours to control.
Okay, it's high up, so it would be probably out of their sight. Is it cloudy, by the way?
It's a bit cloudy out.
So
and plus it's an airport. It's an airport. There's always going to be shit flying around.
I guess it kind of floats like above the building, like.
I imagine it goes way. I imagine it goes way higher than that.
Yeah, like.
And this is like a prop. This isn't like This isn't like a $200 drone you get at the store. This is something that you actually paid a lot of money for. So I imagine this could actually go. This is like military grade.
This is where
it can go high.
See, so yeah, this is where I want to see. I essentially assume I'm just floating above the building. I don't know if I can move it.
You didn't even have to get a kill streak for UAV.
Can you move it through there?
I can move it through into the dark area. I'm just above the plane. There, it's hidden by the blackness, but
okay. Let me reveal.
It's essentially above the building for all intents and purposes. I want to see if there's like a few
buzzing around a little bit. This is now everything you can see. Everything else is a building or otherwise.
Can I see anything like maybe someone is carrying a suitcase or anything?
Go ahead and see. Roll. Well, you don't have roll intelligence to see if you perceive anything. Just in general, or for the briefcase. Oh, it has to have a number, doesn't it?
I assume.
Give it a. I mean, you're pretty high up. Give it a 5.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yes. The orc in the front had. Well, not the orc in the front. This troll right
Gentleman.
here has the case in one hand and his
Okay.
gun in the other.
Okay.
Also,
Now,
what's your guys' intelligence each? I have to make random perception checks every now and then.
-5.
5? Hardline?
I am stupid, but 3.
Huh?
Okay. And Zaxxon has 6 because of his enhanced perception thingy. Okay, so I just need to keep that in mind.
Chunka,
I'm
chunka,
just
chunka,
gonna
chunka.
point out why Comlink, the guy, essentially, like, it's okay.
Right.
How am I smart?
Okay.
You have robots in your
See.
brain that make you smart.
Well, I mean, it's not like you're certainly not just a guy that just goes crashing through gates, are you?
Well, I tried not to.
Well-
That's any
I mean,
consultation.
I'm thinking about it now. I could technically just roll
Stupid
through
people
the
never
corner
listen
of
to
the
me.
building and roll into that troll, and then we can just grab the suitcase, get to the
No,
airport,
you
run
quit.
away.
I got a better idea. I'm thinking. I'm waiting on
Man,
what you.
Okay.
can I just point out something? Even when I roll for Zaxxon, his rolls are shit.
See?
I'm just saying.
See?
Because
I'm cursed.
you know, some of these rolls are
That's why I
legit.
don't gamble.
Some of these rolls I'm doing just to screw with you guys. So just keep that in mind.
But was
Ca-
this
call-
This
just
is
call it-
why I
good?
don't
That's
gamble.
still
Call it like the feeling on the like feeling the hairs rise on the back of your neck or whatever. You know what I mean? Like a sort of paranoia, which would make sense considering you're at a meet that you shouldn't be at.
Let's see, 6, 7. It's only 14.
Guys,
minutes.
we made him have to recraft the whole story because we screwed up so bad.
No. I was prepared. I was prepared for that. Like I was prepared for a number of different things. Like I was like even for the last adventure, right? I was prepared for you guys to just go storming in. So you know,
better with me.
like I'll be like if I have to recraft a bunch of things, I'll actually be well. I hope I'll be pleased because it's like, oh, I didn't think of that. And I like to think I've got a pretty good imagination.
Okay.
So I want you guys to befuddle me. Well, in a good way. I don't want you guys, walk into a church full of orphans or something like that, and a nun asks if you like a cookie, and you decide to just pull her spine out instead. That's probably not a good idea.
We need this to summon troubles on. Sacrifice
Okay.
the orphans.
The vengeful god trumples on.
So all kidding aside, I do have a question about something. What's
Yes, sir.
the range on my bow?
Oh,
Oh, great!
far.
He's gonna go green arrow. He's gonna go green arrow on him.
I mean, it's okay. So I want to point out something. I've been doing ranges slightly wrong before. I was giving you guys a lot of short ranges when I should have been given medium ranges, at least for some things, mostly for Spets's weapons. But yeah, so most of you guys should have been like rolling 5s and whatnot. For you, let's see, what are you aiming at?
Well, I mean, if I was to target the orc that's holding the case,
Well, the troll.
or whatever,
He's a big old boy. Let's see.
they're all Xeno scum in my eye.
Whoa, racist. It's 45. That's within medium.
Okay.
That would take 5s.
Okay. I'm thinking
5s with a bow.
Yeah.
Get his high strength
it's
from it.
it's an awesome bow. You gave me a good bow.
But 5 to hit? Ugh.
Well, I think he's saying like it sounds high. Well, I mean, remember, there's no smart links or laser sights on bows. Although technically, I suppose you could put a laser sight on one.
You could also put a ballistic scope. Oh, a ballistic aiming module, essentially.
You could probably. I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything in Shadowrun for tricking out bows, but I mean, I'm sure something
Well,
could be done.
If you wanted to release them, there are like weights and strings and everything like that. It's just
'Cause
Jesus.
the problem right
I think
now
it would be
is
like an entire. In fact, I'm sure there's probably an entire book about it.
I already went a little over budget in helping to craft this new character, so I didn't want to get too silly.
I'm broke, in other words.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, geez, I'm taking too long with this.
If anybody else has any ideas, go for it.
Yeah, shoot him out, because...
I must say, dude, but I'm combat. I am combat.
See, my
Yeah.
thing would be... I'm thinking of a combat situation here, is I would shoot that guy, try to put him down with a bow. Then Hardline opens up that machine gun, makes everybody just panic, and Hassani roars in there with the Jeep while I run over, grab the case, jump in the Jeep,
Yeah,
and
that's what I
haul
was
butt out of
thinking.
there.
Well, I mean that's a plan.
Suppressing fire, but I doubt it's going to. I'm thinking of real-time things, and
It's pretty bold.
it's bold, but like I said, it's a thing.
It's definitely a plan up your guys' alley.
That's how I think. I can't help it. I'm
Smash
not
and
good.
grab.
Make
Smash
people
and grab.
make people bleed and get away in the confusion.
Yeah, smash and grab.
Well,
Good.
I could pop out from around the corner, shoot the troll with my machine gun. The orcs might think that the corporate guys are trying to trick them. Then you could shoot one of the corporate guys from where you are with your bow, and it's like, holy shit, they're returning fire, and see if we can get them to fight each other.
That sounds good too.
Man, these filthy savage orcs are using bows. What the fuck? That would be a little weird, but in the confusion, maybe. But before you
I'm
do,
also gonna prepare a smoke grenade, just in case.
Spats, give me another stealth check
Okay.
because you're just sitting there unless you want to go back. Well, if you want to go back, I mean, ooh, just barely.
I'm good.
I could.
Man, you roll like shit.
At least he's scraping by.
He is scraping by, but he also is doing it by volume of dice.
Exactly. Quantity, not quality.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah, by the way, can I see from the drone, are they loading maybe anything into the plane? Like, what is the plane? Is it like a cargo?
It's not really I mean, I couldn't find very many good models, but
Like, is it a small
guess
plane, big, or
it's
Like
like
a Learjet kind of thing.
something like that. I mean, it's propeller driven, but I mean, it does have like a small cargo ramp in the back, but it'd be like big enough to load up some particularly heavy crates, maybe like a motorcycle or something
That's
like
a
that.
light cargo plane.
But it's not even like big enough for like a car or something like that, unless it was like a really small car. But for the most part, it's like an executive plane. You know, it's meant to be more for luxury with very light cargo capabilities.
Yeah, I'm just gonna write a smoke grenade in my van, just carry it on hand. Because when I roll in, I wanna drop it, so, you know, we can drive out of smoke. Just leave that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's see what everyone else does.
Alright, so you want me to open up on Troll Boy?
Yeah. Actually, hold on. It would be easier if I fired the bow first, because if I hit something, it'll cause a crap ton of confusion, because there's nothing. Everyone will be quiet, and it's just all of a sudden the arrow just sticks into somebody and they fall over, and they're gonna be like, "Huh?" And then you start opening up with that, it's gonna throw everybody off.
Yeah, good point.
Spats, you notice something off in the distance.
What was that noise?
Way out there. I mean, I can't do this to scale, so you're just gonna have to assume he's way out there. This fellow right here.
That guy looks armored.
There is a sniper. You notice the glint of a rifle scope off in the distance.
Son of a biscuit. Stupid snipers.
You just barely noticed them too, so it's now you know there is a sniper there.
Oh,
And he doesn't look like one. It's hard to tell, but he doesn't look like an orc. So it's probably somebody with Mitsuhama, or somebody else altogether.
Ah, hell.
oh man. Why did you
Now-
throw Rich? Oh
now-
jeez.
Granted, Granted, he is way off, so it wouldn't be an easy shot for him. But he's also probably trained, so keep that in mind.
Oh, I always assume it worse than sniper.
I mean, we're going to assume it's at least long range, so that'd be like 6s. Probably extreme range. He's way out there.
Okay, so you're like saying he's like on a rooftop somewhere,
Sounds
overwatching.
like he's more just Overwatch rather than like, in case something goes wrong, he reports that it all went to shit.
Or he's working for Mr. Johnson.
That
too.
Either could be a reasonable assumption.
True. As a kind of a, in case we screw up, they got a fallback plan.
Yeah. Well, no guts, no glory.
All right, you want me to shoot somebody?
All right, you thunk somebody, and then I'll fucking light up Case Boy.
All right, I'm gonna arc an arrow over at this guy.
And my character will do whatever the fuck you two want right now.
Okay, so sure this is what we're going. Oh, by the way, do you guys just want to go one initiative rule to rule them all?
Once until the end of combat?
Once until end of combat. That could work in your favor or against your favor. But it could speed things up.
He does have a point. It would speed things up, but
it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, I kind of like the rolling every time. So
yeah,
with the double turns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was it again?
I'm not going to roll individually for all these people except for a couple individuals. I'm just going to assume most of them have the same thing, and I'll just say they roll as a group, except for certain individuals.
Mm.
So that's the way I'll be doing that.
Yeah, I'd rather roll my initiative in every turn just for the
each turn.
Yeah, because yeah, you might get shit rolls every turn, you might get good rolls every turn, or you might start battle with a shit roll and then you're fucked the whole time.
Yeah,
that's true.
So yeah.
Okay then.
All right.
Considering I have the roll set up, it's like 1d6 plus 5. It's like, oh, it's easy.
Okie dokie. Before we start that, Hassani, are you doing anything with the van, or are you staying right there?
I'm going
to hang on. I'm going to give you control of the van. Okay, so now you can move the van yourself.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. I have the drone in the back now. It's just settled down, so I don't need.
Okay, that's cool.
So, I'm waiting for the shit to hit the fan.
I guess you can. Then corner like nobody's gonna notice.
Yeah, I guess I'll just wait there.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm probably just gonna drive like through the corner of this left building into the troll and just dash into him, drop the smoke grenade, 8 puffs the smoke, we grab this case.
Are you gonna try and plow into the troll?
I'm waiting until the shit show starts.
Okay, I was gonna say, be careful. You might run.
Hardline's gonna pop this guy. He's gonna pop him, and then I'm gonna start this off with this.
Let's say
that guy. Go ahead.
If I pop that guy, you might just want to drive up and run into these two dudes, hop out, grab the case, and then we cheese it.
Okay, what's the range on your bow? Let's see. Oh, god damn it. Let's see. Your bow is okay. That'll be a long range shot. It's 6s to hit that guy.
I mean, even if I miss, it's going to start crap. So, all right. So I got to roll 5 on that, right?
6.
No, I mean the dice. Number of dice is 5. Right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go.
That's 75 feet.
Give us something good, brother.
Nope. No, it's me. You know, I ain't
So where does the arrow land? Does it hit somebody else?
That is a good point. They're closer together. Who are you hitting?
You cause critical damage. You hit the jet engine and cause
that
critical
guy.
damage.
Yeah, okay. That's 2 people possibly.
You were close, but it kind of sails past him. I was thinking with that angle, it might hit her back there, but it kind of just thunks into the plane.
Boom.
With a very satisfying noise, though. So you've got the strength behind it.
I've got my traction going. going, so that's fine.
And this alerts everybody. They look and go, wait, what? It hits the plane. Everybody looks like, what was that noise?
And then I open fire.
They
on
turn and
Trollboy.
see him.
Okay, you're popping around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, are you just jumping out altogether, or are you going to fire from cover? Because it will make a little bit of a difference.
How much?
Well, I mean, there's the
I'll give you that
normal,
-1.
+1 difficulty for firing from corner. From
I'm just
cover.
gonna spin out open. Fuck. How do you pronounce the name of the company?
Mitsuhama.
Mitsuhama. Okay, I'm gonna spin out, level, open fire on the troll, and just go for Mitsuhama.
For Mitsuhama.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep your guys' sheets open by doing this.
That way.
Hang on. This will be a much easier thing to do if I make little individual windows.
Hopefully, the orcs will think I'm one of the corporate people and will open fire on them.
Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that.
Actually, no.
Okay, which one you fire? What's that?
Actually, no. I changed it. I spin out and go 4 Trumples on
Who you shooting at?
the case troll. I measured it. It's like 75 feet, I think.
Okay, 75. That makes it
Like medium range.
That is medium range. And by the way, I was looking at the later books. They never did change the range of the machine gun. So even though it's kind of stupid to say that, a machine gun should be as accurate as a sniper rifle, well, there it is.
All right.
Range.
So
Yeah, we're giving you a medium, so you gotta get 3s.
3s.
Uh-huh.
Full 10. By the way.
You hit 4 times on Troll Boy. He's got a full 10 on him. Because 19, he's got armor on.
Troubles
okay.
on.
Okay. He's got to get 14s. Let's see here.
Wait, I hit. Yeah, I did hit 4
What?
times. I was just never mind. I was just like looking. I was like, oh yeah, I rolled 2 1s.
Whoa, D20. Holy shit! I don't need that.
Yeah,
No, is this the right way? He's got a shit ton of body dice.
Well, yeah, he's a fucking troll boy. Jesus.
No, Lord.
Yeah, he's got 12 body with 10 with 2 dermal plating. Let's see. It didn't explode. Okay, so I got to reroll 2 of the 6s. Give me a sec. Sorry.
I don't think he did well.
There's only 1 6.
Okay, resisted none of it despite 12 dice.
Yeah.
So, and you had what? 4 successes?
4 successes, full 10 rounds.
Okie dokie. He is.
The question is, did he drop the case?
Oh, I'm sure he blew it off.
He's down to 1 hit point. I'll make a sort of check shot.
Oh, the other thing is, would he drop it to properly grab his gun? Because combat?
Or would he drop it from the shock of getting lit the fuck up?
Yeah.
He does drop it.
Cool.
And with that, chaos ensues.
Do the corpse fight the orcs or anything? Or are they just realizing that something else is going
on? Everybody spins towards him. I'm currently spinning everybody.
No, I got.
And they just can't believe what they're seeing right now.
RoboCop dwarf with a heavy machine gun, so with a smart gun attached to his waist with a max gyro,
and
screaming the praises of High Lord President Trumpledon.
I'm gonna in advance pop the locks on the side doors in the back for when Zaxxon needs to get the fuck in the car.
Okie dokie. Time for everybody to roll. See, how many different dice should I roll? See, for groups.
Can we roll first, I guess?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
All right. I got. Yay! I get an extra turn.
Extra turn.
Sweet.
And Spets, you get 2 dice. Roll again. Okay, then you have a +5 already, so that
We all
gives
get
you
a second
13.
turn.
Yeah, and for all of you get a second turn. Let's see, Spets will go
If
first
you
for the 3 of
can,
you.
if
But
you can grab the case, get over there. Unless only any of them goes before you. Yeah,
okay,
like you can just grab the case, roll there. I roll up to you. You get in the car, and we drive off.
rolling for the orc boys in general.
And then I would run my happy ass.
Okay.
Yeah. You just need to get
Rolling for the
back here.
trolls.
Hold on.
Okay. Rolling for the 2 in the middle.
That's only.
Okay.
That's only like 60 feet. 60 feet back that way.
You should be able to just sprint.
Yeah,
Sprinting is an action.
I should easily be able to.
And
sprint.
because I popped the
Rolling for the
doors
goons.
open, it should be a free action, I think. You don't need to
Okay, the
fumble
goons
with
aren't
the...
really. Let's see. Rolling for those 2.
We're triples on.
Okay, those 2 aren't going anywhere. And then these 2. The one that looks like she's unarmed and the elfie boy with a pig sticker.
Did an Irish dwarf just pop out and light up that troll while Solid Snake stole the fucking case?
Get rid of the target thing. Boy, that was a shit roll, considering that they got... Oh, wait, no, I fucked that up, actually. One more. It's still shitty. So even with 3 dice, they didn't roll shit. Let's see, which one of you got 11?
I think I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got 12, and then Spets got 13.
1d6 roll off.
With who?
Me?
Yeah. Roll again.
Here we go.
Okay. So it is in this order. There's someone else I forgot to roll for what it's worth. Yeah, it didn't matter. Okay, so Zaxxon Hardline. It's like this person and this person.
Pilots aren't... No, those aren't important enough.
They're not the pilots. Then you, then everybody else, and then we start to turn over again for you 4 again.
Okay. It should be safe enough to grab it, I think.
You can only get so far in 1 turn, though, so...
Sprint. Grabbing an item, I think, is free action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me look. How far can I sprint?
Sprint is, I think,
2, 3, 4,
times
5.
5.
So is it reaction?
Times 3 is a sprint.
Times 3.
Times 3 of what reaction?
It'd be your entire action would be sprinting and picking up that thing.
Yeah. I was saying, what's my range? Because I can't try to remember. Is it my reaction is what I go by?
That was your
for what?
Movement range. I'm trying to figure out my movement range.
No, your quickness.
Quick, that's what it is. Okay, so 6 normal, so I'm going to move 18 spots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're saying the case is like, I guess, like here?
And when you're buzzing by, you'd have to make an athletics check to scoop it up without having to stop and not fumble it.
Oh boy, football's... But you're saying the case is about here.
You'd be able to get into the alley this turn, but you wouldn't be able to...
No, I know that. I'm trying to figure out where the case is here.
It's basically on the ground where he is. I mean, you can...
Essentially, I'd have to move like by him.
Yeah, it's not like it's in the square next to him, but I mean, it's not like, he's still holding it. You just have to like kind of zip by real quick and snatch. But remember, you can't go through people, so...
Yeah, no, I gotta go around.
You'd have to make a couple checks along if you're gonna run directly in between the orcs, you'll have to make checks along the way to break free.
Well, basically, what I'm going to do is move 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Yes. 5, 6. I'm going to run past this guy, so that's 7.
Okay, hang on. If you're just gonna get past that guy, roll strength.
Strength is 6.
Okay, beat 5s.
Gee.
And then I compare.
I hope this
and
works.
You're asking a lot out of me, man.
then I have to. Okay, that's my roll against 6s. Okay, I got 2 successes.
Hey, I did.
He actually did well. He got 2 explosions, so
Oh, that's
14.
him. Okay, I only got 1 success. Okay, so you break past.
Okay, so I was on
you're
7.
safe.
Okay.
8, 9.
Grab the case. Athletics.
Okay, so I'm trying to grab the. I'm probably gonna do 2 checks on this. Well, the guy's about half dead anyways. It's not gonna bother.
No,
me.
Well,
the guy is
he will
90%.
he
No,
will
he
check.
dropped it.
He
Oh,
will
he dropped
check. He will check. Well, I mean, there's still gonna be a struggle because he's right there, but he's also gonna be heavily penalized because he's almost dead.
Yeah.
Hee hee.
Okay, so what do I need to do? A strength check
Okay,
first.
another strength check.
Okay.
He's pretty weak right now. Beat 6s.
Jesus.
Okay, there's 1. Not he got 0. He got rolled an 8, but because of the -3, no successes. You break past him.
Okay.
Now athletics.
Now I
grab
gotta
the
do athletics,
Yeah,
which I think is also.
it probably doesn't need to be this much into
Yeah.
it, but I mean, this is
Yeah.
this is
how
quite
the
a
game
dash.
is.
This is quite a dash. So it's like,
case.
okay,
This is a fucking hit and run perfect.
Make sure
I'm
you don't
doing the
flub
Moonman
it.
Rider thing. I'm going in on that bike and just like.
After all
Don't-
this, yeah, you're fine. I was gonna say roll a 5, and okay,
Go
that's
about
no
here
problem.
and then I'll roll out into the.
You've snagged a case.
Okay, so this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
You can go
Stop it!
18, so you can.
16, 17, 18. Yeah, no, I was just trying
There
to move
we
the
go.
screen so I could do that. Okay, that was my turn.
And Mike could also sprint away, so they're left
Yeah,
to fucking wonder what the fuck just happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you basically decided you just need to like move forward a bit, and I'm good. You can just stay right there.
I essentially need to move there. You can just run into the fucking car.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna move
8
close.
quickness, so I have 24 sprint, so
You can just straight
Pretty
in
much.
go into the car.
it's literally just for triple zone.
Wait a minute, you're a dwarf. You're times 2.
Ow.
Because you got dumpy legs.
18. Yeah,
Alright,
that's
so,
16.
Speedy. Hey, be good.
Alright, hang on. So 1.
And you're still kind of beyond the right side of the building. So the problem is, what do I figure this is going to work
Well,
out?
He
as?
can
But-
get about to the other side.
We can say that's
2,
about right.
3, 4.
We'll say that's
5,
about
6,
right.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh,
11,
just a second.
12,
Sorry, I forgot to actually reveal since you popped around the corner.
14, 15.
This
16.
door is open because that's where the plane came out of. This hangar.
Hmm.
Hold
It's very
on.
nondescript. It's a
1,
hangar. There's
2,
tools on the side and
3,
whatnot.
4, 5, 6.
Well, you'd have to kick down the door.
7, 8.
Yeah, you would have to actually kick down the door. That would be.
That would be
end your
an
movement,
action.
and then you'd action.
Alright,
Yeah.
so 1.
And of course, you can
You
also
got
just use your
3, 4,
machine gun from a distance to
5,
blow it
6,
down.
7, 8.
But he might hit the
It's
truck.
safer to just run
10,
around the.
11, 12.
Well, wait,
and
that's through the
13.
building.
Well, just
No,
run around the
well, no,
building because you're gonna
Yeah,
get.
so
well, I
just
have-
run
I'm
around the
counting.
building.
Oh, he's going around. He's going around. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah,
And
go
then
around the building.
12,
You get a second turn
13,
anyways. We just hop in the back of the
14.
van.
15, 16. Yeah, I can get to the back of the van, and then I'll be covered behind. I can get to hang on.
Yeah.
I can get to here.
You can grab onto the van, essentially.
It just drives away me holding onto the bumper.
Yeah.
Okay. It is their turn. Let's see.
Just
The two dudes.
Okay.
And now the question is, they do have to realize that they don't know who we are. We might be hired by the trolls because we didn't do it much to, or by the actually
Let's see.
as a smash and grab crew. Can we roll like one of the orcs like makes a stupid connection as in rolls under his intelligence and fails or something?
So they
Can we
kind
do
of
that?
side with us somewhat.
Yeah, like he rolls and fails and goes, "Hey, they're with the corporation," and just opens fire at the corp.
Well,
That would be an
Sure.
intelligence check.
well,
Yeah. Like, genuinely, would one of them, like, we are unmarked. We primarily injured the troll. They would assume it's with that we are.
okay. The trick with the chickens didn't work this time. The
We're
orc
just
boss rolled really
chickens.
well for an intelligence check.
We're just
But did his
chickens.
compatriots?
He's telling his boys to stop that guy with the case. He has assessed the situation, and yeah, I mean he rolled 2 11s,
Ow.
so I don't know what
Okay.
else to say.
Okay.
We work for Trumbull
And
Zone.
does
Go
the
away.
corp? And does the corp do anything?
What's
Yeah,
that?
okay, I'm asking too much. Does the corp do anything to this? I mean,
They're just after you guys. All they want is that damn case.
but if they kill the orcs, they don't have to pay.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm asking too much.
I'm thinking. I'm sorry. Let's see. Measuring again. Sorry. We're gonna see there.
Yeah, it's starting to get into the territory of like when Kyle asked if like when his character was in trouble, if 1,000 orcs would charge over the hill and rampage through the town, destroying it but saving him. And the DM happened to roll 100% on a percentile die.
Well, I'm thinking while we're doing this, out of curiosity, is drive like the move action so I can go up to Zaxxon, grab him, pull him into the car, go back to around the corner? Or
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
if I, for example, drive up to Zaxxon, can I grab him, pull him into the car, and drive back around?
Well, like taking the time to actually, pick him up, like physically, is going to take an action. If you're just going to like try and toss him in there.
The plan's
Okay,
good.
then I have
I
a
would say
better
just
idea.
sit still. I say just
or-
stay where you're at. Because
Okay.
you're about to pick
I
him
just-
up. I'm going to make it there. Maybe.
I'm
Okay,
just worried. I could just roll into those two and just trample.
Okay, the girl that looks like she's unarmed pulls a knife from her side and tries to throw it at Zaxxon. Let's see.
While running? That is silly.
Well, she didn't run. She just moved normally.
A
Let's see.
knife.
Give her that.
I can do that
much.
too.
Let's see. Certainly. So we'll give it 5s. Okay, here we go.
Oh, dear.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, ignore the number of successes. That is 2 successes. Okay, with your impact armor, resist 2s twice.
So I'm rolling for my body, right?
Yes. No problem. The knife just dings off your armor jacket.
Ping!
Elfie over here.
It's like the black mage stabbing the fighter in 8-bit theater.
Elfie over here pulls out an Ares Predator, and he takes a shot.
Oh, jeez. I don't want to hit you for that thing.
Okay, he's got Smart Link,
Oh, shit.
and so he's got to hit 3s.
Oh.
Ow.
Not much of a problem there. Well,
Oh.
wait a minute. Why does it say only 3 successes? Do I have the thing turned around the wrong way? God damn it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Okay, but you've got quite a bit of armor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got to beat. Let's see, how many successes? 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, so that would normally be 9 damage. So I need you to beat 2s as many times as you can. Okay. 4. Okay, you take 5 damage.
Ouch. Um.
This guy is cybered up and not playing.
Neither am I, but I'm behind the truck.
I am genuinely tempted to just roll out there, drive over them, and just
Well, you
back up.
certainly you could.
Okay.
The question is, should I?
Well, you'd be going into a lot of gunfire.
It's an armored truck.
True.
It's
They're not gonna.
armored.
I mean, the chances of them penetrating are low, but
And if worse comes to worse, we use it for cover, and I have all the guns in the back. Like, I mean, there's 3 rocket launchers back there. There's a flamethrower.
but yeah, it is indeed your turn. Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Oh boy.
Well, now that I'm about half dead over here, I leave it up to you what
Yeah.
you want to do with that truck.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the fucking corner and drive into them.
He's an Austin Power and put it right there.
Oh shit! Oh, okay.
Wham! I'm gonna drive, I assume, into the elf with the cybernetics is the white-haired one, or the
yes.
one for. And I'm gonna drive into her. The back is open, by the way, because Mike was there. You can just jump in
Okie
next.
dokie. Let's see. What kind of a roll should I make for that? Well, first of all, let's make a 2-hit, I guess.
Roll your car.
God, this is really. I don't remember the rules for like running over people. Give me just a second. I'm sorry.
That's just fine.
It's a roll cars.
I mean, that's basically what it's going to come down to. But
What's your
like as for the
with-
specifics, let's see, vehicle combat.
what is your 2-hit with the truck apiece?
Yeah. That's basically what you're doing.
Burp, burp. And I also time it so let's jam hits as soon as I fucking just drive into the elf.
Sorry.
Come on and slap.
No, that's not what I
Welcome
mean.
to the jam.
Well, the tank goes, so 3, 2, 1, let's jam. And so, on let's jam, just bam!
You know, this is kind of funny. It doesn't really have rules for crashing into people.
Maybe there's rule for people dodging a driving car.
Well, okay. How does it work again? Does it really not say like, just run over people? That seems like an oversight. Surely
agree.
people would be thinking about
Driving people over, yeah.
yeah. This is unless I'm just missing it. This is an oversight.
It's blunt trauma and a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure even cybered up, she might receive a lot of damage. And God forbid if she rolls a failure and actually goes under the fucking that would just be bad for her.
Let's see. Okay, you know what? Just give me a driving check.
Car.
And add in your vehicle control rig. I'm just gonna bullshit this. So whatever your driving skill is, add your 2 vehicle rigging.
Roll cars.
Yeah, pretty much.
Set up that roll then.
Cars plus 2 more dice.
3 plus 2.
Uh-huh.
So just 2 numbers instead of 2 dice, right? Or 2 dice.
2 extra dice, so you roll 5 dice.
You have 5 dice to hit with your car.
Compounded.
Well,
That's pretty good. I mean, he's got a lot of quickness, but I mean,
A, he's not expecting a
Okay,
car to
what
drive
was the
into
biggest?
him. 15.
Okay, I'm just gonna use that as a target number to dodge.
Dodge!
I guess. Does not dodge. Now how do I determine the damage of that? This is a big. You didn't get. You
Do you
didn't get to
go
be
for the
too
first
fast.
thump and then the second thump, or just
Yeah,
one
she's
thump?
probably, depending on how it goes, if she gets carried under the wheels, that's probably just the straight up death. If she bounces off, yeah, that's another hit, probably into
Probably gonna
one of the.
If you squish her with the
probably gonna
wheels, she's done.
bounce.
But if you bump her with a bumper, she might.
Let's call that 7. Say only four body and gotta resist 7s to avoid severe, I guess.
Okay, 1 resist.
1 resist, and that's just because they're armor part. She takes 5 damage, and God damn it, your thing's in the way.
Yes, sorry.
That's okay. Go ahead and move it back for me. And let's see. Let's get a thing here.
Also, since she bounced there, does she hit the other chick with the
2,
knives?
3, 4. Let's get a direction real quick. Okay, it's just straightforward, and she's knocked all the way back to here. Well, actually it's a he, but it doesn't really matter.
It's a Z. It's an elf. You don't know what
Also,
they are.
at this point, free action, the music changes to Car Chase City from Tenacious D.
Okay, everybody else, yeah. Let's see.
Are they stunned by the fact that a security van just rolled up?
Well, of course
Unmarked
they are.
security van.
Okay, let's see.
I would kind of like to
all the way up here. The sniper is gonna take a shot at Spets.
God damn it!
He's way out there. He's extreme range. He's got a laser sight. He's got to hit 8s.
I have a laser sight. What kind of fucking laser sight? If you can use a laser sight at that fucking range, why does the laser do damage?
Yeah, that laser sight would not apply to that, I think.
What is that? I can give him a smart link if you want.
Are you cheating on us?
No. I was originally going to give
warning.
I was
like laser sight usually goes
I can
from
go critical mass.
Okay.
Look, he's gonna start putting falling rocks on us if you guys don't quit. Now stop.
Okay.
I was gonna give him a smart link, but I decided against it. And besides, this is 2053 or whatever. They probably have more. And by the way, yes, there are apparently laser guns. Like very prototypical. Like a laser rifle would be 2.5 million, but I mean, apparently they are in the book. Just saying.
The laser sight for a sniper rifle is an underbarrel laser gun.
Doesn't matter. He did not hit once.
But does he hit anyone else in the crowd?
Stop.
Don't stop asking you. He's gonna headshot you freaking window at high-powered ridiculous.
I'm gonna make it so that it goes to your windshield.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Got it. Stop being sassy. Got it.
Yeah, don't sass Trumples on. I'm tremendous, believe me. But no, he's fine. And the only reason he's able to do that because like everybody else is going to have to shoot through her, so that's a problem. But he's got enough of an angle that he can shoot over her. So like everybody else, they can't really like. Say if I moved him like, well, let's look at the thing. Right? Didn't have a whole.
I mean, basically, he's got a piece of field artillery he's carrying around. He's lobbing it over everybody.
See, that person's in the way, and plus, he'd have to shoot through her. That's not going to work too well. So all they can really do is either shoot each other or shoot at the van.
Oh, the orcs will probably try to shoot through the corpse.
Well, I mean, yeah, they might not. They might not care. Let's see, who's up next. We're gonna move. She's going to.
So much for the sniper being from Mr. Johnson.
Gonna stay there. Well, she's not even gonna move up. She's gonna stay there. Rigger Lady is going to move up here. She's not doing a thing.
Yeah, she's a civilian, so that's been assumed essentially.
Okay, these two. Let's see, 1, 2, 5. He can't see anything. He's going to try and shoot at the van. This isn't going to go particularly well. He's not going to have any problems hitting.
Jackass!
Stop scratching my paint.
Okay, target numbers 2. If he misses, he's retarded. Well, he missed like once. Okay, now how does that work? Okay, I'm going to reduce him to L. Okay, it's strong enough that it has a small chance of hurting. Resist 2s. Wait, what's the body of the
4,
van?
armor 5.
Okay, wow, 5 armor. Really, that's not even strong enough to penetrate as is. So no, he just shoots and it kind of bounces off.
The speakers in the car blare, "Stop scratching the paint!"
Let's see. This orc is going to stand here, take a shot. Doesn't really matter, but just to make sure he doesn't fuck up. His weapon's not strong enough to penetrate either, so it just bounces. Unless he would have got like some kind of fantastic success, I guess that's the only thing I'm rolling for, is to see if it like penetrates the windshield or something like that. But as for actual damage to the van, nothing. Numbers aren't good enough. These guys move to the side. They fire with their pistols. They're definitely not strong enough, so not even going to bother.
Blink, blink, blink.
Yeah. These boys, at this point, you can't tell what's going on over here. Bit hard to see over here. Whoops.
I would honestly assume if the war actually no, orcs didn't get paid.
Okay, you can see the.
It would be funny if the orcs took the payment and just fucking fucked off.
Whoa! What the fuck? This isn't working out the way I want it to.
Shit.
Oh, what the fudge?
Fudgesicles?
Dang it, Bobby.
Well, fuck me. Okay, they're just gonna have to be on there. Okay, that guy took off. These trolls leave the scene, as far as you can tell. And that's it for them. Okay, so Hardline, it's your turn. Oh no, Zaxxon, it's your turn.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna hop
the back is open, so
getting into the bag.
Okie dokie.
That's
yeah,
Okay.
sure Hardline can just sprint over,
Hardline,
get
your
in
turn.
and close it.
Clonk, clonk.
Close the doors and
Okay,
Yeah.
Cheese it.
before you do, let's see. Can Elfie get up after taking a hit like that? That's gonna be fairly stiff. It's gonna be hurting. Let's see.
yeah, head against the pavement.
They hit me.
Well, that's good rolling. Okay, this elf is apparently the Terminator.
They hit me with a truck.
They hit me with a truck.
Okay, the elf manages to spring up, and he's going to. Why can't I put my things?
He's gonna go Brock frickin' Samson on us, guys. It's not gonna be cool.
God damn it! I'm sorry.
And then he moves.
Why does he keep putting my things under there?
Because that's where they belong.
It is trying to tell me something, isn't it? Why would it go on top of there, though? Seriously.
Oh god, she actually wants to climb onto the fucking truck.
Oh, hey, I can just put X's on there for things.
Neat.
Well, that's good to know for later, I guess.
Yeah.
Whoops.
That'd be good for
Okay, just assume that Elfie is on the hood of the truck. And
Neat.
let's see.
I pop the door.
She is going to try and wrestle the door open.
Good luck, chimp. They are closed now.
They're closed.
With their cyborgs.
What kind of a? Well, Elfie
Elf
is
is
wired up.
cyborg, but
This is probably an adept. Okay, this is pretty solid. I'm gonna give 12s.
Quick, just throw it in reverse and scrape her off on the wall.
She is not able to wrestle the door open. Let's see. Oh well, on top of on top of the van. Let's see. Elfie's just gonna just climb on top and hang on.
Okay. I'm a roll. I guess it's my turn now.
Yes, it is your turn.
I just roll back, around, turn around. You know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, back up and yeah, okay, that's fine. Put everything in there. Something. You guys got to figure it out.
Essentially, we just drive off. And what would be the check to actually shake her off?
Let's see. I forgot to check and see how far the car can move, but since that's your only action,
because that would sling her off.
Yeah.
Just scrape her off. Scrape her off
I assume
on the
that
wall.
at this point, we are free because she's the only combatant. They won't be able to catch up. What would be the action like as we drive through the airport and out to scrape the bitch off?
I guess rough driving might knock him off.
That's what I'm saying. As you back out of that alley, you do it. You pull a reverse 180. That would sling the front end around, maybe throw her off.
Yeah, like I guess
Scrape her off on the wall.
Do I just roll cars then, just to see like, oh, would I be able to?
See, I imagine you're going to find some sort of somewhat open area as you're driving out and try and sling off the elf.
Tree branches.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll 5d6 compounded and see if I get anything. I guess.
Okay, get some sort of maneuver. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll make that into some sort of difficulty check for me.
Ooh.
Okay. Let's see. Use athletics. Let's see. Yeah, let's say be a 10, but he's hurt, so we'll make it. Well.
If
make
anything,
it 12.
We drive to an open area, then you slam the brakes real quick, and if it still doesn't get off, I'll hop out and scrape it off with my machine gun.
No.
Okay, it's enough to toss him off the van.
And I guess at this point we just drive back out through the fucking security checkpoint and just waving to the security guard. Goodbye.
We got what we came for. We're good now.
Meanwhile, whoops. Just a second.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
Hang on. I'm going to do a thing.
As we drive
I think
off,
you can just travel there.
Ding 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 da 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 da.
I need a second to set up something. I'm sorry. That went way better than it should have, for one thing.
Hey, we didn't even kill anybody this time.
You almost killed somebody, but you didn't. It was very crude, but it was a successful smash and grab. Yeah, it was a successful smash and grab.
I played Payday, remember?
Yeah.
And I've been playing Raid.
Still working on it.
Hitler's up in the boardroom throwing a fit. Where's my case?
9! That is like the best part of that whole freaking game is that man. Hitler throwing a fit.
Okay. Almost there. Move that aside. Damn it. Whoop. up something.
Well,
Okay.
if anybody's dumb enough to fucking follow us in a vehicle, I can always kick open the back doors and light them up.
Yeah, and I do have the internal hardpoint to mount the gun in.
I am the internal hardpoint. The gun's mounted to me. Unless I can somehow integrate with the hardpoint.
Okay, now I can bring you to the front.
I assume Lone Star is at this point right here. Yeah.
Okay, as you can probably expect, the security guard did call
Out of
Lone
curiosity,
Star.
this is fence,
I was just
That is
about
fence.
to mention.
and that is all. This is police, right?
All the smaller models are police. You know, remember, still civilians, but you know they're not corp or anything like that. They're cops doing their
You
job.
know what?
I'm
Try
just saying.
negotiation. Try to make it as if they are chasing. We were here to deliver. That got you to us through. Quick talk. The Lone Star might believe us.
The dwarf's right there.
Who cares? We're driving away. We're covered in, we're covered in fucking pocket marks from
There's
bullets.
bullet pock marks.
Something went down in there. Dwarf is clearly lying to them if we are fucking covered in bullets. Because he didn't shoot at us. Who else did?
You guys
Clearly,
are the worst liars.
Hey, he's
I
doing
mean,
better. He'll lie.
Okay. You know what?
Orcs-
If you want to try, you can, but do not expect success.
Orc gangers tried to steal our package.
After you guys smashed in through the gate,
He wouldn't let us in.
he wouldn't let us in. So I don't get what I want. So I threw a temper
You
tantrum.
could pin him
I
as
threw
the
it. I
liar.
pulled a trump. Okay, come on.
Trumple's on.
Now wait a minute. Trump was
I
on
want a
once
military parade too. Me.
Trump was on once the wall up though, and you smashed it. What the hell?
No, we smashed a fence.
Well, I mean, his wall is a fence right now, kind of.
I mean, I could honk the horn and just try to go
Don't get me
through
started
the
on the
fence
wall. Oh.
You
and
mean
hope that the Lone Star goes away, like on like that, yeah. Honk the horn and hope they get out of the way because I'm warned.
Just
okay?
Just crash through the fucking fence and let's just get out of here. They have
just
to spin around.
again,
If they try to
see.
chase us, I'll deal with it.
That is a shit roll.
That was bullshit.
Yeah.
That one dice rolled the other two back.
Yeah.
I saw
Well,
that.
I mean, it did register it properly on the thing over here.
Yeah.
You got a 5.
I'm essentially just hoping they get out of the way. I don't want to injure them, but I am warning them with the honk that I am not going to fucking, be gentle.
Okay, well, okay. Here's what happens. You don't hit anybody. They take a couple shots at you, but dive out of the way. Although you do kind of fuck up the van a little bit, scraping up along the side of the building, and this this bike is pretty much totaled. You just smashed the shit out of it, and you kind of bump into this car down here a little bit. so you've done. Oh, let's see. Go ahead and see if you can resist two times with the car's body. It's not a big fuck up, so it's should be more or less okay, but yeah.
So okay, it's 4 die.
And you gotta beat 2s twice if you want to take no damage to the van.
Yeah.
Well, that worked. Okay, you've dinged up the van. You scraped paint. There's some dents, but there's like no actual it's what's the word I'm looking for?
We can buff it out.
It's cosmetic. It's superficial damage to the van.
And the plates are just fake, so I don't expect them to do anything about it. I don't really
Okay.
have fights, so
Yeah, my RV has morphing
security
plates.
vans. Yeah.
Okay, now I need to set up like a thing. Can I set up a thing?
Well, I assume now we need to contact the Johnson and get this thing to.
No, I
Well,
imagine this guy's going to be calling.
Okay. Okay, we're just gonna pretend, right, that this is. I'm gonna put cars on top of people. It's fine. I'm sure they're gonna be okay, just like that elf.
Getting hit by the
Okay.
security. It only costs.
Okay. Well, only one of the Lone Star cars was in a state to go pursue. This is your little area you work with. This is the street. Ignore the rest of this crap. In fact, I'll just blur it out. Wait, what
Neat.
the fuck did I do? Hide areas. Wappa. Oh yeah, I gotta move you guys, don't I?
Okay, I can take care. I can probably take care of this real easy.
Okay,
Shoot either the engine block or.
I was going to. I was going to say I have a smart link. I can Terminator 2 this and not hit them.
I mean, it's still, you'll still take a bit of a penalty, but you'll pretty much assure that you're not going to hurt them.
Yeah.
Oh, okie dokie. Let's go ahead and roll an initiative. Spets, I imagine you're not going to be doing anything.
Sweet.
I can give some encouragement.
Wait. I got. I only got an 18.
Wait, how did you? Oh, you were exploding.
Oh,
Oh, whoops.
No, I wasn't exploding. I just rolled.
No, not
I
you. Not you.
fucking
You're fine.
failed.
You're fine.
Yeah,
Well,
I fucking failed.
Well, okay, I got.
Oh,
got.
I'm
the
driver, it
I
doesn't
got at
really
least a
matter.
6.
Even with your +4, you still don't get a second turn, but you're still up there on the thing. Let's see. So, let's see. Whoops! Ignore that -2. So that's well, it didn't even do that anyway. So, okay, they're last anyway. It doesn't matter. So let's see. In order, what was your first number? Hardline.
6 because it exploded. So.
Okay.
Six,
That's right. It would have to be 6 then, wouldn't it?
6 plus 7.
Okay then.
So 6 plus. Yeah.
We'll just say it doesn't really matter. You two can figure out who goes first between Zaxxon and Hardline.
Fuck off, McAfee.
And then Mute, and then Lone Star.
Yeah, I mean, Hardline's going to go first.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay, just
kicking open the door,
Yep.
I imagine.
kicking open the door and taking aim at the engine block and just dumping a full 10 rounds into the fucking engine block to disable the vehicle.
Okay. This is we're gonna call this calling shots then. Okay, so this is medium range. It'd be 5. You have smart guns. That's 3. Called shot is 7. So roll 7s.
Really?
Yeah, because you're making absolutely sure you're not going to hit anything. I mean, this is a called shot. Called shots are +4 difficulty.
Fuck. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sprays all around it.
I only got another turn.
Okay. I always forget your name, Zaxxon.
Good lord, if I tried to do this, this is just going to be a nightmare. But yeah, might as well.
You gonna try and shoot with your bow?
I'm going to try and shoot a tire out.
Okay, shoot. You're gonna try and aim for a tire. Okay. Oh, there's a I hear Lone Star outside my window. They're already looking. I don't know if you guys can hear the helicopter.
I heard a little bit.
Okay, for you, it's medium range. Called shot. You don't have a smart gun or anything. You got to roll 9.
Ooh.
Jeez.
You know what I'm trying to...
I mean, it's not easier if you just indiscriminately fire, but there's always a chance you could cops themselves. So, and that's no good. So it's hard to not be wanted.
I'm about to say
No go.
I'm about to say it's one.
It's always got to be a 1.
That's
It's gonna be what?
you think they have a heavy machine gun fire at them? They'd just be like, "Fuck this, beyond my pay grade."
Well, it's funny you say that because they will be determining that. Let's see. Nope, they are continuing. He rolled mostly like shit, but there was enough. There was a 6, and it was
There was
good
enough
enough beyond that.
bravery.
Yeah.
There's
This is
stupidity
call
points.
it stupidity or calling it, going beyond the Call of Duty. This is well beyond their pay grade. That's definitely true.
They got 2 more
Okay.
bursts before I got 2 more bursts in this belt before I'm gonna bust out the fucking flamethrower.
Okay. One of the cops in the car, he leans out. Well, let's see. Make a. No. It's Mute's turn. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mute.
I'm not sure what to do. I can't, like, do I just roll?
You can try and get superior. You can try and roll against them to get superior positioning,
Well, let's see.
and then that would give them an easier chance to hit.
Ooh.
Does that work?
That was a 9. Well, let's see. Let's see what their driving is. Whoops. Let's see. Can I beat 9s? In the words of Buck Rogers' Countdown to Doomsday, you have the Lone Star car right where you want them. So it would be easier for them to shoot next time.
Okay.
And did you want to move the car anywhere, or are you happy with the
No.
position it is? It's just now you're just holding it
I don't
steady
think
or
I
whatever.
can. Yeah.
Okie
I was
dokie.
thinking about like trying to pull like a trick, trying to get away from them, but
Well, I mean, you can just try and haul off and just gun it.
yeah.
It would increase the distance between you guys, but I mean,
Yeah.
getting away is almost as.
I
well,
assume
much as-
they're faster than me, so
most likely it'd be hard to get away, even with
yeah.
your
Superior
rigging.
driving skills.
Yeah.
So
I've
I'll leave
got
it
to
to the other two.
And I forgot to. And by the way, I should have been rolling your initiative for your vehicle control rigging. So remind me next time, because you would actually have 3 dice instead of just 1. Since you're in control, that's what the vehicle control rig is all there for. Plus, you'd have +4 from that, plus your normal 5. You'd start off with a 9 from the get-go,
Nice.
and then you roll 3 dice on top of that. This is basically vehicle wired reflexes. Okay, one of the cops leans out the window, and he opens fire with his what is it? The Ruger Warhawk. Let's see. So target number. He's aiming for hardline.
He's aiming for the guy
So
with
he's aiming
military
to kill.
armor.
Yeah. They're aiming to kill, but they're at medium range. So, well, no, is that medium? Or...
medium range with a pistol?
That's long range. I'm sorry. Okay, he needs 6s. Okay.
I mean, he got me once.
But,
oh.
Wow.
My gosh.
Wow, that's best shot ever.
Boom! Headshot!
Too bad it only counts as 1 success. That feels like a waste.
It's a mighty blow.
Well, he hits you. What's your armor? 7? Against ballistic, or is it 8? I forget. I have your thing pulled up. Ballistic.
9.
Is it 9 really?
Yeah, 7 armor, 2 helmet.
Oh, the helmet only counts for a called shot against the head.
Oh, 7.
Okay, 7. So all you gotta do is beat 3s 3 times. Which you beat it twice. Take 1 damage.
Ow.
Come on, the guy got a 25. Give him a little credit. Even though it doesn't matter, a success is a success. But, I mean, let's at least say, okay, he did roll pretty good. And the guy is going to try for better positioning. 'Cause the guy had a really hard time making the shot before. but I mean, it didn't matter because it was a really good roll. Okay, driving. Try for position. Don't need the target number here. Okay, that's shit. His sign. Roll your dice. If you don't beat a 5, you're terrible.
Like what? The card?
He's trying to get better positioning
Okay.
to give an advantage to him instead of your guys. Yeah, you beat it, no problem. You're at the same position as before.
Mm.
Okay, now it's you 3 again.
Okay. We have better positioning, so now what do I have to roll?
You had to roll a 7 before, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you need 6s this time. Well, actually, you still need a 7 because you're wounded. Well, it didn't matter. You missed again.
Okay, next time, fuck the cold shot.
Oh, gee.
Fucking pissing me off. He wounded me. I'm not known for my fucking
Well,
temper.
Is there a way I could do like a biotech on him quick?
No, not in
slap
the
patch?
middle of something like this.
Okay.
You could use a slap patch.
Yeah, I think might as well because he's got the best shot at doing anything.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'll hit him.
You're back up to full health then.
Oh boy, I got duct tape back together. Just duct tape.
I just put a band-aid over that little cut he had.
Okay, you want to try and position again? Make it even easier?
Get the spot welder.
Okay. Let's see if I can get anything better. Maybe.
Just maybe.
This isn't happening. Or is it? No, it's not happening.
Okay, same position.
Your position literally cannot get any better at this point.
Okay.
So next time, even if you do a called shot, you need like 5s. Hard line if you want to try again for a called shot. Okay, initiative again, everybody.
Roll the initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is it? I have
last.
3 dice to roll.
13.
And I have +3 instead of +5?
Yes, and you have +9, and then you have 3 dice.
Oh, +9. Actually, 8. Or is it 4? +4.
Well, it's your reaction, which is 5, and you get +4 from the plus reaction from the rigging, and then you get the dice on top of that. Roll another dice, Spets.
I did a roll 2. Got 7 total.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I had the target number. Just ignore.
Oh, that's fine. I can figure this out. You got a 21. You get 3 actions. I mean, with rolls like that, you can just fucking zoom away. Pretty much, they'd be hard pressed to keep up because you're just pushing this thing to the limit. Okay, so it's mute, then Zaxxon. I'm never gonna remember your name. Then hardline, and then mute again, and then Lone Star, and then oh god damn it, and then Zaxxon, and then hardline, and then mute again. So go ahead. I really should learn how to use the turn order thing. Can I do that? Oh well. Anyway, go ahead, mute.
Okay, I'm going to roll driving again. That did not go well.
Well, it tied, so no change there. All right then. And also, I forgot that Zaxxon's hurt, so he has some minuses or whatever. So
yeah,
you're at 9 if you want to take another shot at the tire or whatever.
Oh no, I'm good. There's no point. I'm just gonna move right here.
All right, so I need a 5 now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You still rolled like shit.
Oh, still got it.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, was that a full 10-round burst?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's cut in half because it's a vehicle, but let's see. So they still have to Is this 8M? So, and this thing doesn't have a whole lot of body.
Better hope it's not a Ford, otherwise it'll blow up.
That's only Pintos.
The Lone
and
Star
certain
Cruiser
Cruiser
Lone Star Cruiser takes 3 damage, and it is noticeably slowed by this attack to the engine.
Can I
Noticeably slowed.
can I arguably zip away now?
You'd be very, very close to totally zipping away. Let's increase the distance. Let's just put it back here some. But you guys up here, and you don't have to make another driving check. We'll just assume that you pull forward and try and zip away. Let's see. Lone Star's going to try and take another shot at Hardline, and it's at extreme range at this point. And they're in bad position. And yeah, so he has to hit.
Their car is probably chugging along.
Well, I mean, the car doesn't affect this, but I mean, he has to beat 12s to hit.
Oh god.
Not happening. The bullet just kind of bounces off the door, kind of flinging off to the side. So no harm there.
Is it my turn yet?
If Zaxxon's not doing anything, then yes.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Literally nothing I can do.
All right, I flip him off.
I mean, at this point, you probably don't even have to do anything, but if you want to, you can.
I flip him off and reload. And close the doors. And close the doors.
And I assume you're taking off.
Yeah.
Okay, they can't.
We don't need to kill anyone.
I mean,
we just need that case.
Give it the most basic driving check just to make sure something catastrophic doesn't happen.
You can't kill the metal. The metal will live on.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're totally fine. You zip off without a problem. The car is just way too going directly to the engine block. That thing. I mean, even if it could still keep up, the engine would just die out eventually. It would just completely shut down. So that was a good hit to the engine block. That car, it's done. So hey, you guys won your first vehicle combat. Woo!
And we didn't kill anybody for a change.
Yeah,
we did. All
I know it's frustrating, but you guys did yourself a favor by not aiming for the cops. Now maybe they'll see it differently, but the thing is, you didn't kill anybody, so they can at least say, well, no,
we're not cop killers.
To be honest. They also have to, now, there is also a problem for Mitsuhama, they might just shut it down themselves. Because now they'll see that the van arrived from the fucking airport, covered in blood, and pockmarks some bullets. They're gonna be like, what the fuck happened in there? They'll check, they'll find blood there, and be like, who was here? Check the cameras. Oh, Mitsuhama arrived here.
Now... Now you're in the van driving off. Zaxxon, do you want to go ahead and try and biotech yourself?
Yes.
Okay, you need to beat I forget the number. Was it? I think you need to beat 6. I think you need to beat 6s per point. So you can keep going at the speed you're at. You're fine.
No, I just to even out so he can.
Roll biotech against 6s. Okay, go ahead and shave off 1 damage.
Woo! Alright,
Because the problem is you're doing it on yourself, so there's...
Yeah, it's harder to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and roll D6 to see if you use up a supply. Nope, you're fine. You're very economic with your supplies. Okay, so now you have this case. What do you do with it?
Do I still have like a return number on that phone?
Oh yeah. You can call them up, no problem.
Well, let's call them.
Okay. You get to what you assume is a safe area. Give him a call, and he'd already seen what was going on. He had sent a drone up above, and he admits, like, well, frankly, I'm astonished by your audaciousness, and frankly, I'm surprised that worked. But give the devil his due. you were extremely efficient. And nobody even died. When Lone Star came after you, even later, you didn't even try and kill them. You slowed down their vehicles. You were not aiming for them. I could tell this much. So you don't have to worry about that in case anybody tries to say otherwise. I reward a job well done.
Well, you
So,
said you wanted it fast, so I got it fast.
Yeah, that's right.
Faster than pizza delivery.
All right, I want you to meet you at insert location here, and we'll take that off your hands.
We'll be there.
All right. So you guys gonna drive to the meetup spot?
Yeah.
Yo.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You drive to the meetup spot. It's in a dark alley. There's a couple guys there. Just a few of them as far as you can see. They're not making a move for their guns or anything. There's a guy that walks up to you, and he says, "All right, give me the case.
Where's the payment?
I need to see if it's still in there."
You said you were going to have some money. What were you saying? You were saying something.
He pulls out a cred stick and waves it towards you. As soon as I can see what's in there.
Okay. Open the case up and show him.
Are you opening it up so you can see, or are you giving it to him so he can see?
No, I don't even care
him.
what's in there. I'm just like holding it like out in front of me, just opening it up.
Good.
But he can just there.
He's like, he tries to stop you and says, "Hold on, I don't need you opening the case. Let me come up to it and feel the case. I can tell if it's in there."
Okay, that's fair enough.
All right. He walks up to the case, gives it the jiggle, and he's like, "Yeah, that's it. That's in there. It hasn't been tampered with." And he's looking at the locks. It doesn't look like it's been. It looks like there's some scratches on there, like somebody tried to open it, but
Probably some bird marks.
they were afraid. It looks like that whoever was doing this was afraid they were going to break whatever was inside, so they stopped doing it until they could get somebody else to professionally open it. And he's like, "Well, the case is a little bit scuffed up, but this is fine." All right, then. He hands out a cred stick with it says 8,000 yen on it. And he puts it in your hand and he's like, "All right, you're gonna let go, all right? And this cred stick's yours." He motions for you to put your hand on the cred stick.
But there was also supposed to be a bonus for bringing it back.
Yes. What do you think this is?
And you were saying you were going to pay us regardless, but there was going to be a bonus.
Yes, and you would have gotten less.
Okay.
I don't know. You said there was going to be an item.
He pulls back a little bit and goes, "Are you saying you're trying to hold out?"
No, just go holding you to your word. You said there was going to be a large bonus of an item of some sort, as long with the money.
I don't recall offering an item. I said I'd reward you more if you brought back the item. Do you want to try? You can try and bullshit him.
I can try what?
You can try and bullshit him. You know,
so basically a negotiation.
Right. Okay. You can try, but take note: if you try and you fail, and especially if he does well, yeah. Just saying.
Just take the money. I need more fucking ammo.
Yeah, I need to get rid of this bike. Okay, we're good.
Hey, your bike's cool. Don't knock it.
It's a Huffy.
He forks over the cred stick with 8,000 yen on it.
I hand him the case.
He takes it away from you. He pops the case open where you can't see it. Looks inside, satisfied, and he says, "Thank you very much. We'll be in touch if we need something else done."
Good job, got my number.
Yeah. He gives you a quick nod, turns back to his car. Everybody piles inside, and they drive off down the opposite side of the alley.
Victory!
Yeah. Well, it's definitely more than you would have gotten paid before.
Yeah.
Although this did require more trouble.
For me, it's just paint or just like fixing a fucking.
We split that 3 ways. It's about 26.66 each.
I should have made a slightly different number, but oh well.
Just make
8,000.
Just make it 9,000. That way it's 3,000 each. It's easier that way.
I'll let you guys fight over it.
So
Well, you know what you should do is use the money first to replenish any supplies, and then split from there. But I'll let you guys figure that out.
You want to split it afterwards or before?
And that's it. That's it for your guys' first full-blown adventure. I was kind of wondering what you'd do at the end there.
I'm beat up. I didn't fight getting another fight.
I mean, you probably noticed, but I was wondering, hey, you guys going to try and open up the case? Huh? Trying to be the devil on your shoulder.
Trying to be a Pulp Fiction thing. It's like, I don't even want to know. I just want to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, then. Good job, guys. How much karma should I give you guys? You guys did go through quite a bit of trouble. And oh my god, my dog is going nuts right now. Seriously? Oh well,
She's
we're almost
gotta
done
poop.
anyway. Well, she had her chance earlier. She just kind of stood around.
She failed a check to be able to poop. You gotta go let her do it again.
I suppose that wouldn't surprise me.
She's rolling like me. One.
All right, then. That's a wrap. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and next adventure. Later.
Yeah.
There you.
Later.
Yeah, we can